crack was previously repaired with an injection system, and obviously it's failed. The problem with the injection system is when the foundation flexes through its freeze-thaw cycle in Canada, the crack will open back up again and leak again. So hence the reason why we're here to repair this and apply our FlexiSpan. So I need to remove these injection ports. Get this foam off of here as possible. Well, the way the FlexiSpan is designed to operate is we seal the crack completely down to the footing, and then there's a foam strip that goes over top of the crack, and that all gets covered in our polyurethane material. But if any water ever comes through that crack through our initial first seal, the foam is going to wick the water down into the ground, and the ground will absorb the water rather than it coming out onto the floor. Depending on what type of material is under the floor, depends on how much we have to dig out. This house has got a really good thick layer of gravel underneath it, which creates really good drainage for the FlexiSpan to work. If it had sand or clay, then we have to dig it down quite a ways, and then afterwards we fill the hole back in with gravel before we cement back over top of it. So that hole is pockets dug out. Practice board, this goes in the pocket. So it sits on top of the footing, so that once the FlexiSpan is put on the wall, this goes on last, and then with the dimples on here, when it sits on the footing, it creates the pocket after I cement over top of it to allow the water to drain across the footing and then down into the dirt underneath the floor. So once this is cemented back over top of it, it'll be all good to go. You always want to make sure that you get the wall as clean as absolutely possible. Make sure there's no dust on it so you get good adhesion. Bead is applied. This is on here to seal the crack. I just like to smooth it down, make sure that the crack is completely covered. So this goes over the crack. I'm going to pin it to the top so that the foam can't move on me once I start applying the sealant to it. Put this on, you only got one shot, because once it's stuck to the FlexiSpan on the wall, you can't remove it. So I put the thermal wall over top of the Flexi for a couple of reasons. Because A, it's going behind a finished wall. So I want to protect the repair, so when the contractor or homeowner, whoever restores this wall, can't damage the FlexiSpan by nicking it or chipping it if they hit it. And then the other reason why I put it on there, because it's behind a finished wall, just adds another layer of protection to ensure that there's no future leaks down the road, and it'll be protected for the life of the warranty. Gravel back in there. That'll be it. Mix some cement over top of it, and that'll be a FlexiSpan crack repair.